Match week 7 in the Jamaica Premier League ended a short while ago. Our production team, they've had a change of scenery. Let's head to Drax Hall in St Anne for a roundup of the weekend's action with George Davis and Chris Taylor.
7 in the Jamaica Premier League ended moments ago with Cavalier ending the selection by beating Mobay United 3-0. And Chris Taylor, it was a welcome return to form for Rudolph Speed's men.
Excellent performance, especially in the second half from them, and the substitutions really worked. As he said, he wanted to give young people an opportunity, young persons an opportunity initially, but then his trained and well-known goal scorers coming to the fore. Dwayne Atkinson here into the far corner for his first of the season. And that was just the start of a top performance in the second 45 minutes.
Atkinson would pull one back for Kenroy Campbell to sweep home. That was the second of the afternoon.
Lovely strike into the far corner, and then the somersaults to go with it as well. Real gymnast. And then Ronaldo Webster with his pace on the right side, and then the toe with the left foot for his second of the season, Webster. And 3 goals, considering only 4 coming into this game. A big performance.
So referee Chris Mason ending it at 3-0. Mobay United comprehensively beaten. Then what about the earlier contest between Dunbeholden and Arnett Gardens? It was a Dunbeholden team that had been credited for some slick football for much of this campaign, but they ran into an Arnett Gardens team today that handled the surface here better, and where Arnett crucially won the midfield battle, Chris.
Yeah. And definitely Dunbeholden good in the first half, but fell away in the second half. And is certainly playing a much better second half. And a thumping finish by the substitute, Luca Kong. And then Arnett just turning on the thrills. It was Ajuma Johnson into the box. Well, that's the first goal. Kong again, lovely finish. And Hyatt should have probably done better. Pushed it maybe towards the left-hand side, didn't. And Arnett Gardens with a very positive second half. And then Damari Deacon coming on and showing his skills as well as the mascot for Arnett Gardens. Oh, how they have missed him.
Yep, I heard Gregory going through his routine, and then Deacon chops onto the left foot. We all knew he was going to do it, but Romario McPherson didn't. And that's how Deacon found the second goal, booked for the removal of the shirt. Nicole Christian's free kick wasn't cleared, and it would fall to a Taffaroy Bygrave off the bench to sweep home his 6th of the season.
Excellent performance. I thought that Bygrave was maybe 10 minutes. He should have come on maybe 10 minutes earlier, Bygrave, and I thought that was a coaching mistake or a management mistake. But yeah, causing problems. And then with his confidence and presence within the box, he certainly was going to make the most of that, and a good finish to the near post. And as I said, our top goal scorer for this season.
Yeah, so we got 3 goals between Dunbeholden and Arnett Gardens. Arnett Gardens are moving up the table with that performance, that result. And yeah, good for them. Paul Davis's men going well in the league this season. Well, the match week 7 started with a humble Lion against Harbourview right here at Draxall, the first match away from the UAJFF Captain Harrisburg Centre of Excellence in the season. And this one, we didn't get a goal, but the grass cover here for the first game of the weekend, strong, and the field looking not as bad as it finished looking, Chris, at the start.
Well, great camera work, as you would say, letting the field look better than it really was. But yeah, a little bumpy, but yeah, the divots hadn't been created yet and the holes. And unfortunately, though, even though it was a better surface, we couldn't find any goals in the first match.
Then the feature game, Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant. Alan Otti dragging the ball away from 2 defenders and going across the goalkeeper for 1-0 to the home team. And then Ricardo Thomas's free kick not cleared, and his brother Denardo sliding home to crash home the volley through bodies. The goalkeeper Akil Clark seeing it late, and he could only help it into the roof of the net. That's how Waterhouse got a share of the points. Denardo Thomas's equalizer coming in the second half for Marcel Gale's men.
Yeah, nice performance, and Otti certainly amongst the goals. 3 on the seasons in just a few games, and he's going from strength to strength.
So there were 4 goals on Sunday. We got 1 between Malines United and Tivoli Gardens. An action-packed first half, Chris Taylor.
And finally Tivoli getting their first win. And a lovely finish by Arnett, who got his first start in the previous game and certainly worked on his fitness as well. And that was a thumping finish. Tivoli Gardens finally, to the pleasure of Jermaine Johnson, getting that stroke in the W column.
And then the second game of the day. This game, so we got 3 goals in this game. The first would come from the youngster DeAndre Cunningham.
Yeah, you have to blame the goalkeeper for this. Just in the wrong position, didn't do well, didn't trap back well, and Portmore United with a big 3 points here, certainly.
Plummer's pass, Javier Brown with the header, cool and calm, unmarked. Lovely cross, just standing it up and asking for someone in a yellow shirt to turn it home, and Javier Brown obliged. That was 1-1, and it looked as if Veer had a share of the points until this from Shea Smith, a back heel improvised finish, and the Portmore marksman finding the back of the net and giving his team all 3 points.
Yeah, first Javier Brown with his first goal in open play, and then Shea Smith coming back from injury, and he did come on in the last game, but yeah, certainly a really good performance here. And for a team, Veer United, who are very solid in defence, they would be very disappointed with giving away a goal in that manner.
So Duki's team giving up the 3 points there. So these are the full results for match week 7. No goals, Humble and Harbourview. 2 in Waterhouse and Mount Pleasant. A split. Tivoli finding 1. Malines couldn't score. Portmore beating Veer 2-1. Arnett beating Dunbeholden 2-1. And then Cavalier, the only 3-goal team this season, Montego Bay United there at the bottom. Mobay and Arnett Gardens, the only teams without a clean sheet so far this season, but because Arnett, the weight of goals that they've scored, I've seen them up in 3rd place, while Mobay can't find the back of the net, Chris, and they're languishing at the bottom of the table.
Cavalier up to 5th position, so excellent stuff by them as well, and Arnett Gardens moving up to the table with their consistent performances. And as you say, they're now in number 3 in a 3rd position. Humble Line, unfortunately, no wins yet. And yeah, struggling in 10th position.
Yeah, so Mount Pleasant and Waterhouse continue to set the pace in the competition, but we see some movement beneath them, teams swapping places regularly. The thing about the return of football to the community, Chris, is that we've seen why the people need to get the football going back to them, but we've also seen why the authorities have kept it away for so long, because the community fields aren't up to the required standard.
Yeah, certainly the surface is certainly a big struggle for them, and that is what the JFF brings. Yes, it is AstroTurf, but yeah, the smooth surfaces and the true bounce of the surface brings exciting play and quality football. But yeah, this is
Harbourview, Waterhouse to come in the JPL. That's on Saturday, 12:45. Then Tivoli and Mount Pleasant, the second of these Saturday games, and that's what will happen in the 8th match week of this JPL. That's all she wrote here at the Draxall Sports Complex in St. Anne. The word is that Cavalier are back, beating Mobay 3-0.
Yeah, some interesting results there, and obviously some movement in the table, Mara. It's going to be an intriguing battle. George Davis was making the point at the end of that, saying that that's probably the negative from moving away from the JFF Centre of Excellence to go back to the communities where the fields aren't the best, they aren't the greatest.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a drawback, because I've been used to some really good football at JFF.
Yeah, George and Lance were having that discussion, using the AstroTurf versus the particular grounds that are, bumpy. They are, sometimes when it rains, it's not the best facility to play on. But we have to go with what the authorities are going with, and I know the teams are eager and happy to have football on Donald, so they'll definitely be making the best of it. Arnett now up to number 3.
That's your team?
I have no team. I am a neutral.
Yeah.
I like winning teams.
Arnett, back to number 3.
No, but
I'm
happy.
no team. Okay. No, I get you.
I have no team.
No, it's fine. Of course. I get you. Of course, you can watch all the action in the Jamaica Premier League on the SportsMax app. You can download it today if you haven't done so already, and you'll see some wonderful action from the island of Jamaica.